You've been thinking about it for months. Maybe it's a career change, a hard conversation you keep finding reasons to delay, a relationship you know isn't working, but knowing and doing are very different things, a dream you keep saying you'll start when things settle down. And every time you sit down to actually decide, something in you goes quiet. You find 16 other things to do. You close the tab. That's not laziness, it's not weakness, and honestly, it's not really about the decision at all. There's something else going on. Psychology has a name for this. It's called decision avoidance, and it's one of the most human things you can do. We don't delay because we don't care. We delay because we care too much, because something about this choice feels genuinely threatening, even when it probably shouldn't. Here's what's actually happening. Point 1. You're not afraid of failure, you're afraid of regret. And here's the thing, your brain doesn't wait until after the decision to feel it. It pre-feels it, right now, before you've done anything. Researchers call this anticipated regret. It's your mind running worst-case simulations at 11 p.m. when you're supposed to be sleeping. What if I choose wrong and just have to live with that? So your brain does what it thinks is the logical thing. It avoids choosing entirely. No choice, no regret, right? Except you end up regretting the waiting instead, just a different kind of regret. Point 2. Your identity feels like it's on the line. Some decisions don't just change what you do, they change who you've been. Leaving a career you spent a decade building, ending a relationship that shaped your entire 20s, moving away from the place where everyone already knows your name. Psychologists call this identity threat, the sense that making this choice means losing a version of yourself, and your brain treats that almost like a physical danger. So it stalls. It asks, "But are you sure?" one more time. You're not indecisive. You're grieving something before it's even gone. Point 3. More options don't help, they make it worse. You'd think more options would make deciding easier. They don't. This one genuinely surprised me when I first read the research. Psychologist Barry Schwartz found the opposite. The more choices you have, the more paralyzed you get. Your brain keeps wondering, what if the right answer is one I haven't thought of yet? So you close the tab, you watch something on your phone, you tell yourself you'll figure it out next week. Next week becomes a month. You know how this goes. Point 4. Waiting to feel ready is waiting for something that's not coming. There's a lie a lot of us carry, that one day we'll just feel certain, clear, fully prepared. But research shows clarity almost always follows action, not the other way around. You don't think your way into confidence, you act your way into it, awkwardly, uncertainly, one step at a time. Waiting to feel ready is basically waiting for permission nobody's going to give you. Point 5. Your brain is treating uncertainty like a threat. This one matters most. Your brain doesn't just dislike uncertainty, it experiences it almost like pain. Studies show that not knowing what's coming can trigger the same stress response as knowing something bad is coming. Your brain would genuinely rather have a predictable bad outcome than an uncertain good one. This is why people stay in situations they know are wrong. The known feels safer than the unknown, even when the known is slowly wearing them down. So here's what all of this means. If you've been putting something off, you're not broken, you're not weak. You have a brain that is, in its own way, genuinely trying to protect you from regret, from loss, from a hard conversation, from the version of yourself you'd have to let go of. That instinct comes from somewhere real. But the decision you keep avoiding, the one that comes around every few weeks, that one probably already has an answer. You might just be waiting for proof you'll be okay on the other side. And I don't know if I can give you that. Nobody can. What I can tell you is, most people who made the scary choice don't wish they'd waited longer. Whether that's enough to move on it, that part's on you. If something in this landed, subscribe. That's what this channel is for. Real psychology, No jargon, no tidy conclusions. See you in the next one.